Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a two-part series where I'm going to go over monochromatic outfits and then color blocking outfits. These are trends that have always been around, but I think that they're really solid ways to get dressed and kind of tricks to always make really cool outfits really quickly. If you struggle with getting dressed sometimes, you have trouble styling outfits, you get a little overwhelmed in the morning when you're trying to get out the door or the night before when you're trying to plan a look. If you follow the monochromatic formula as well as the kind of color blocking formula, I feel like you will just get dressed way faster than you probably were getting dressed or making outfits happen for you. Monochromatic dressing for me is basically a lazy girl hack to putting outfits together. I truly follow this rule whenever I'm just trying to put an outfit together that's like chic. I'm trying to go somewhere, I'm trying to look good, I'm trying to look like I put a lot of effort into my look, but I just don't want to. Wearing one color in different tones all over for one whole outfit, honestly, you look so chic within seconds. So I wanted to go over that today, kind of break down some tips to build a monochromatic outfit without it looking just like, you know, just one color. Kind of like this, but this one works. So quickly, my kind of rules or tips. Rule or tip number one is to play with texture. When you are wearing one color in an outfit, it's really important to play around with textures. For instance, this one, I have a ribbed top on, and then the sweater and sweat pant are cotton. They are the exact same texture, as well as your accessories and your shoes and stuff like that. I got my neighbor's dog. Having different textures will help break up the look a little bit. And then number two is kind of the same idea. Instead of texture or at the same time texture, just adding on to that is prints. Wearing one color, but breaking up one of the tones with a print. And then that brings me to my third point, is tones, is wearing different shades of the same color. I know we kind of were built to think that you shouldn't mix different kind of black shades together or white shades, but I honestly think that it can be done really well if you pay attention to the shade or the tone of the white or black. If it looks like it's been overwashed, it may not work. That's kind of where it comes into play, is when your blacks kind of lose their dark sort of like richness to them when you overwash them. And I think thanks to modern technology, our detergents have gotten better, and I find that my blacks don't wash out as much. But something along those lines where you kind of look like a little bit disheveled, but I think that there are ways to mismatch your blacks and whites together, especially whites with creams. I think it looks really delicious. If you add on prints and textures, will come together for you instead of looking like maybe you don't know how to match your clothing. So outfit one is a sweatsuit. You really can't go wrong with a sweatsuit. They're very in style, very on trend as due to COVID and our at-home lifestyles. But there is a way to wear them in public and make them look not so frumpalicious. I think breaking it up with a light colored sports bra is making this a little bit more of a look, rather than I'm sitting at home and just being cozy. This is more of like, you know, that athleisure vibe that you can wear in public. For the monochromatic, I think that, again, like I had mentioned, I'm breaking it up with a little bit of texture. The tones are all the same, but I would go with maybe even a lighter tone of the green as a top. You could go really extreme with matching like your shoes and your bags, but for this look, I'm not going to do that. But I did want to show that even though you're wearing all one color, you can mismatch your bag and your shoes. It doesn't have to be, you know, so perfect. I think that getting rid of that whole it needs to be perfect kind of mentality is really important to just feeling yourself and just going out and being comfortable in what you're wearing. Who cares what other people think? Like, actually, nobody cares. But I thought I would break it up with a white shoe and a tan bag. I think it's still kind of in the same family. It's like light, cool tones. They kind of go together nicely, but it's not exactly matching. But there's definitely an art to looking cute in your sweatsuit rather than looking frumpalish. So this look is one of the most extreme versions of the monochromatic look, but here is why it works. Everything is a different texture, and there's a little bit of a print of breaking it up. If this was a solid red top, I think it would look way too over the top. But because this red floral is breaking it all up, I think it works. I don't think that I would wear this unless it was for a very specific thing, like a red party or like a photo shoot or something, but it is working in its own way. The bag is suede, the shoes are suede, the skirt is linen, and we have a print and like a lycra basic kind of cotton top. There's also texture happening with the shirt and sort of a little bit of an extra something going on here. The bag has a bunch of hardware, so it is breaking up the look in its own way, although it's very aggressively red. But I do like this look a lot. I think that it works in its own way. Again, this is like the most extreme version. You could wear a white shoe and like a regular kind of black bag or whatever, and it would make it a little bit more casual, which is probably how I would wear it. But yeah, I wanted to show like a really extreme version just so you could see how it would work. Kind of fun. This is a play kind of off the last look where this could definitely be really extreme really quickly. I could have worn a pink shoe and a pink bag and gone all out on the pink. But this is a little bit more wearable. This is more everyday. Just throw on a white sneaker. It kind of blends in, again, like cooler kind of pinky tones. This is like a soft pale pink, so the white kind of blends in nicely, as well as the tan bag. There's a little bit of a yellow lining going on in the shirt, so I like to pick that up kind of with this tan bag. Again, it's a nice soft kind of light color. It's not taking away from the fact that I am trying to wear all pink. I love this look. I've worn this quite a few times actually. Again, this is like, I want to go out, I want to look trendy, I want to look kind of cool, but I don't want to try hard whatsoever. This massive statement, but I am extremely comfortable and I didn't really work that hard. I also just picked up this really cute mask. I went into Chinatown yesterday to support my community and got this mask, which I think is so cute with this outfit. Like how cute is that? Oh my god, I love this. Okay, this is definitely being worn. Like this matches this pink matches this, the white and the shoe. She's a vibe. I hope you can hear me. Okay, I love this. It's funny how masks have become like this accessory that we now try to work with, but that one worked really well, so I'm happy I picked that up. This is another look playing with the exact same tone of brown. I'm gonna add that blazer in a second. But this time I'm wearing basically all the same tone and then breaking it up with the shoes. Again, breaking it up with a color. I mean, there's black in here, so it's picking up off of the print. Again, print, texture, texture, texture. When you break it up with a shoe, it kind of grounds the outfit. It's kind of a weird eye trick, I think. It's grounding the situation. It almost makes it seem like you're not wearing the same color somehow. It's just kind of grounding everything out. Add the blazer on. I love wearing all brown. Whenever I am doing a tonal look, I truly just go to like the warm tone brown family. I just think it looks the best. It's just so like creamy and you kind of look like you want to bite out of your outfit. I like this because the skirt and the blazer are the exact same tone. And then this sweater is slightly different. It's slightly cooler and a little bit darker, but it works. And then adding in the light bag just breaks it all up. It really obviously shows that you're trying to make a statement, but again, it's like completely minimal effort. Honestly, it took nothing to be like, oh, these colors go together, let's put an outfit together. I just love the way wearing a monochromatic look is so effortless and easy, but it looks like you put so much work and thought into this look, and I did not at all. So this is kind of the opposite of the other look that I just had on, that whole brown look, where I'm now wearing brown shoes that kind of match the sweater, and then it's breaking it up with these really light, they're like super light brown, and then I thought I would break it up with a black bag, which I think is making a huge statement. There is a brown tortoiseshell buckle, so it is kind of like playing into the look. It does make sense, but it is kind of random at the same time. Oh, super equestrian in this look. I'm loving this. These shoes are just like to die. Can you guys even handle this? This is Salvatore Ferragamo. Like, I got it from Value Village for $16. New. Literally brand new bag. Like, it may be vintage, but like the condition it's in, but I feel like this is not vintage. This looks very of the time. I'm just like, I'm screaming. Like, look at this bag. Anywho, again, this look is playing with textures. You have a very like squishy, cotton, comfy kind of top, a trouser, love a trouser. You can check my trousers video out. And then the shoes are leather, the bag is suede. It's breaking everything up really nicely, but it's still very much the same color family. And if you're having trouble getting dressed, pick out the same color family out of your wardrobe and put some outfits together like that. I swear it'll be easier than trying to match other stuff together. Or feeling like, you know, sometimes I go into my wardrobe and I'm like, I don't know what to wear. I'm just gonna wear the same thing I always wear. Jeans, a vintage tee, and like a boot or something. But this is a nice way to kind of shake things up. If you're feeling like you're in a little bit of a rut and you really want to shake things up and you don't want to be wearing the same outfit every day, then yeah, putting on some of the same tones, your outfit will come together easily and you'll feel like you are making a statement, which you are. And the statement is that you are trendy but lazy, but they don't know that part. I forgot to add in the blazer, which is why I had it out, is because it ties in the whole look. The blazer has a running black kind of check pattern going through it, as well as this lighter color and the deeper color, which is pulling this together. Hello. I would honestly wear this if I worked in like a creative office type of situation. This instantly pulls the entire look together. The black, the brown, the light brown. So good. I wanted to end this video with a black on black look and explain how to make it work. So when you're trying to do black on black, of course it's really important to know the wash and tone of your clothing. Please take care of your clothing, wash it on cold with the appropriate detergents, hang dry, all of those things. I am going to do a video in the future with how I take care of my clothing and how to make your clothing kind of last even if you don't buy really expensive stuff, because even buying expensive stuff doesn't necessarily mean that it's gonna last forever. But yeah, so it's important to pay attention to the tones and the quality of your clothes. Quality as in how you've washed it. Now for the shades and the tones of black, the only way in my opinion that it really works well is when you mix different textures entirely. So this is a dress pant. If you haven't seen my trouser video, you can see it right now. It's up here. I'm wearing the rubber sandal, a cotton sweater, and a suede bag. Every single black is a different texture, so that way when the colors don't exactly match, because you can see that this is way different. This is like a warm black, a cool tone black, and this is like an old suede bag, which is gonna have a little wear and tear where it's just gonna look a little bit washed out. But because they're all different and they're all in their different families of texture, it's working. That's the only way that black on black will work. Someone else may have a different opinion, but honestly, if you're trying to wear black on black and you wear a lot of black all the time and you're a little bit worried about your washes and whatnot, take care of your clothes, mix your textures. Love a black on black look. Like, you instantly look snatched, you look ready to go, you look like you mean business. Maybe that's just because I come from like an events background where you wear all black when you're like in business mode, but yeah. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I hope you got a little bit of help out of it. If you've ever questioned how to wear monochromatic looks, how to wear all one color. If you found this video helpful, remember to give it a thumbs up, hit that like button down below, Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I make fashion advice videos if you are new here, and I would love to have you. You can follow me on Instagram at Layla_Lane. It'll be here on the screen, and you will see all of my kind of outfits of the day there. And I'm also switching my account over a little bit, so it's gonna be a little bit different coming, with lots of informational kind of content. So it will be really helpful for you if you struggle with getting dressed, or you just want to get some inspiration and help with your style. You guys, again, so much for watching. I really appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!